Hi everyone, my name is Sue Wynn. I wanted to record and upload this video and I hope you enjoy it. The topic of this video is just to share our process and journey on how we were able to eliminate our financial advisor. If you like this video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up and a subscribe to my channel, where I will be sharing day-to-day learnings that I have on health, retirement, and just projects that I'm doing that would benefit you all. So back to our topic, just some history on why I was even evaluating this. We had a financial advisor, which we let go back in July of 23. It's early October 23 as I'm recording this. He was with a small investment firm here in Houston, Texas. He was managing about a third of our assets. And our assets had started to develop, to grow, because we were transitioning. We had just downsized a home, and he was managing just about a third of our assets. And so I got to a point where I needed to make a decision whether I wanted to keep this advisor managing 100% of our assets. What's the fee structure was going to look at? Because as a planner myself, I didn't think it would make any sense to have our advisor just manage a third of our assets. So I did just crunch some quick numbers on what it would cost to keep this advisor. He was charging an average of 1% of our assets under management. And as you know, some of you may know, they pull out the fees in our account, and it's based on the average value of your portfolio, and it's pulled out quarterly. So his rate was 1%. And it's a fair rate in the marketplace, but I took that rate. I quickly calculated what it would be if he was managing 100% of our portfolio, ramped it forward to our expected lifetime for 35 years, compounded. Yeah, and this analysis was nothing fancy. I just did it quite quickly on Excel. And it added up to well over, multiple seven-digit figure. And I said to myself, that could easily be a fourth of our assets by the time we are deceased. So I just came to the conclusion that I am going to spend some time to study it. Like I mentioned, I am a planner by nature, by my profession. I spent some time in between roles. I spent my CP hours studying how CFPs, along with CPAs, are managing their clients' retirement portfolio. So that's where the hours I spent to actually earn my CPE. I'm a CPA, but by trade. I'm not a financial advisor, but I am financial reporting. My background's in financial reporting and systems integration. So planning and cash forecasting it's not something I'm shy about. I just did not spend the time monitoring the market for my own purposes. I actually avoid studying the market because it just goes up and down. It's like watching grass grow. It was just way too boring for me. So I took the time to study that using my CPE hours. I reached out to my neighbors and friends who were thinking about retirement, transitioning in retirement, or actually in retirement. And I just pulled out a lot of scenarios that I would need to think through. I pulled up podcasts to study what other investors were thinking. and the issues that we have to face in retirement. And so I learned quite a bit. I knew they exist, and even at this level, I found great tools that are free for us all investors out there in the marketplace, and I validated this decision to let our CFP go. So our CFP had calculated a success rate for us using our portfolio, our total portfolio. He gave us a success rate of 99%, which means we will have a 99% success of our portfolio lasting until our planned life expectancy. And so I was happy with that, but I needed a third opinion. And like I mentioned, my Excel model was pretty much saying the same thing at just a portfolio value level, not a success rate. I can't build that in Excel. But the free tools that I had learned through all this research even validated the same. And I did some stress testing on the tools on what ifs. And the worst case scenario was 95% chance of success. That was a worst case scenario in our situation. And I can share in detail our situation if you just made some comments, and just let me know if you have any questions. I didn't want to make this a lengthy video, but pretty much once I studied where our CFP was investing our assets in, he had us in about 20 different assets. The majority of the dollars were in low-cost index funds, which, you know, that was realistic, but why do we need 20 different investments? So I picked up the phone and just called him and had a heart-to-heart and just said, hey, you know, I think I can handle this on my own. I'm a tax planner, and I researched taxes for our personal household. And he wasn't adding value on the tax side. So I knew where I needed to consolidate our assets to after all this research. And then once he and I shared notes, he agreed with my approach. And he quickly converted our 20 assets or so into about 4 or 5 funds. In all these tax-deferred accounts that we had. Some Roths, some tax-deferred. So he quickly consolidated it, and this happened within about a week. He did it really quick, and using the tools that I had already set up prior to calling him, I was able to monitor how quick this happened. So I was very impressed with myself that I was able to watch him do this consolidation, and actually the tool allowed me to see that at an X-ray level and quickly. I didn't have to build any reports, and it was very comforting to me. So I just thought I'd share this with you. And if you like some of the strategies that I had, please let me know. If you have ideas or concerns in your planning, or if you're currently retired and don't know what to do, I would love to hear your concerns, because they're probably the same concerns I have. And then maybe we can share research tools or analysis. And if you just need someone to talk to share ideas, I would love to hear from you. I'm learning myself. I'm not quite retired, but I am a definite planner of cash and taxes. And so I've learned a lot through this journey, and I thought I'd share it with you. And I hope you can subscribe to my channel and like this video. And I look forward to talking to you on social media. Have a great day.